For the seating in the back that's not been filled up by our wonderful students, we'd ask the crowd that are standing in the lobby to please come in and have a seat. If you are not standing, I'd ask that you stand now for the national anthem and remain standing for a moment of silence.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rebecca Davidson, for that beautiful rendition of our national anthem. And now I ask that we have a moment of silence to remember those who are with us and those who could not be with us. Thank you. Please be seated. All right, welcome to the May 2018 commencement ceremony. Thank you for joining us today as we recognize the accomplishments and honor the 2018 East Central University graduates. I would like to introduce special guests seated on the right here in front and to my right. We have Rodney Gray, husband of Janice Gray, our commencement speaker today. We also have Vicki Petit, chair of the ECU Foundation and good friend of our commencement speaker. Thank you all for being here with us today. I'd also like to recognize special people in the audience with us. If you are an alumni, please stand and let us recognize you. Thank you. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so let's recognize our mothers especially. But if you are a parent, a guardian, a spouse, a child, or a grandparent of today's graduates, please stand and let us recognize you. Students, thank them for helping you. We would like to recognize those who have allowed us to have the freedoms we hold dear. If you are a veteran who has served our country, please stand and let us thank you for your service. Thank you. East Central University has dedicated faculty who are experts in their respective disciplines. Will the faculty please stand and let us recognize you? Thank you. Thank you for all that you do for our students. Will the distinguished guest on the platform please stand as I introduce you and remain standing? And audience, please hold your applause until I've introduced everyone. On my left, Dr. Rick Gretzinger, Associate Professor of Communication and Performance Studies, Director of Theater, and today's announcer. Dr. Shirley Mixon, Professor and Coordinator of the General Studies Program and our senior faculty member. On my right, Regent Connie Riley, whom I will fully introduce in a moment. We have Ms. Janice Gray, who will be joining us in just a moment, our commencement speaker today, and I will fully introduce here shortly. And Dr. Adriana Lancaster, Acting Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Thank you all for the work that you do. At this time, I'd like to recognize Regent Riley and introduce her to you. Regent Riley from Okemah was appointed to the Board of Regents for the Regional University System of Oklahoma in 2007 for a 9-year term. She was reappointed by Governor Fallin to serve a second 9-year term. We think she's the best regent, but don't tell the others. And we're very happy that she represents us. It's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Regent Connie Riley.
I love to come to East Central. They always call me the best regent, so that's why I come. I want to start out today by congratulating all of you who have accomplished this fantastic thing of earning your college diploma. Serving as a regent on the Regional University System of Oklahoma, the Board of Regents that does govern East Central, I know firsthand what an outstanding institution this is. I know how well respected East Central has always been in the higher education community. East Central has been dubbed as Oklahoma's premier student-centered university. They have a long tradition of putting the students first. You can be proud, graduates, that your diploma came from this fine institution. And I want to thank President Pearson and this outstanding faculty and staff for continuing that tradition and for making the kind of education you have made available to these students. You know, there was a philosopher one time named Voltaire, and Voltaire said, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." There was a Nigerian who once said, "You give with your heart and your desire. The fingers just let it go." And Christy Todd Whitman once said, "If you truly believe that you are too small to make a difference, you've never tried to go to sleep with a mosquito in your bedroom." But the greatest philosopher and teacher of all times walked this earth, and he taught us that we are born to give and that we can never truly learn about living until we learn about giving. Graduates, I challenge you as you go out today to conquer the world that you just give it your all. With your heart, your desire, and your talents, coupled with the outstanding education, knowledge, and skills that you have gained here at East Central, you can make a difference if you give it your all. Give to your work, give to your family, your community, your faith. Give it your best, and you will make an impact. You will change the world. May God bless each and every one of you as you go out to conquer this world and to make it better. And again, congratulations, and honestly, thank you so much for allowing me to be just a small part of this day.
I'm very pleased to be introducing our commencement speaker this morning. She's one heck of a woman. She's a model alumna. Indeed, we recognized her at ECU's Distinguished Alumni event last night. Janice Gray supports East Central University through her mentoring of students and faculty, offering jobs to our accounting graduates, and by providing scholarships to students and financially supporting university programs. As I said, she is a remarkable woman. Her journey began at ECU as she worked toward a degree while being employed at the Horn & Company, a CPA firm here in town, and raising her 3 children as a single mother. She is married to her husband Rodney Gray since 1978. They established a home in Norman so Rodney could pursue a career in public accounting and attend law school. Janice served as Chief Financial Officer of Prepaid Legal, which is now Legal Shield, until she and Rodney established their own CPA firm in Norman. She has been elected to be chair of the National Association of State Boards of Accountancy. In its 100-year existence, the association has had only 5 women chairs, and Janice is the 5th. NASBA is an $80 million not-for-profit entity through which all candidates for the CPA must make application. We are very proud of Janice, and her accomplishments show us that anything is possible when you graduate from East Central University. Please welcome Janice Gray, East Central University's 2018 Distinguished Alumna, to the podium.
I kind of like to do things with a flair. You notice my head is a little bandaged this morning. As I came into the school and went in and met some of the other speakers on the podium, I decided to make a trip to the ladies' room. They directed me to a bathroom, and fortunately I wasn't looking at the floor, and there was a little dip in the floor. I landed on that dip, fell, hit my head, and have a nice deep cut. So bear with me. I will do the best I can, but this is such an honor for me that I did not want to miss the opportunity to speak to you all this morning. I was asked to speak today as a result of being selected as a distinguished alum. For those of you that don't know me, I guess I'm distinguished because as a CPA, I am very involved in the accounting world and in a desire to protect the public. I am certain some might not think that I would make me distinguished, but I have a real passion for always trying to do the right thing and hoping that I set an example for others. I came to East Central in 1976 as a transfer student with an associate's degree. My dad used to love to tell people that I completed college in only 4 terms. Unfortunately, he didn't mean college terms. He meant the presidents that had been president during my tenure. That was Johnson, Nixon, Ford, and Carter. I came to Ada with 2 small children and pregnant with a 3rd child. I attended summer classes, and that fall I went to class on the first day of the fall semester, and I let all my professors know, hey, don't drop me. I'm going to be back, but I got to go have a baby. So I did that. East Central provided an environment that fit in with someone with a family. because it is a family. One of my instructors picked up my oldest daughter each morning and got her to school with his son so that I could take a class I needed. And all of the instructors were considerate of my commitment to be a mom when my son developed spinal meningitis and I had to miss a couple of weeks of school. I faced many challenges in getting my college degree, but the words of Winston Churchill were my motto, although at the time I didn't realize whose words I was relying on. Never give in. Never give in. Never, 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 never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in, except to convictions of honor and good sense. These words sit on my desk today as a reminder. Nothing is impossible if you work hard and continue to try. It's really hard for me to believe that it's been 40 years since I sat where you are sitting today. Time has a way of moving forward very quickly, whether we want it to or not. I look back to when I was in your shoes and think of all the changes that have occurred in the past 40 years. If we wanted to communicate, we had to send a letter, and it might take 3 to 7 days to be delivered. Today, we have email and texting, and we get immediate response. Back then, if we needed immediate response, we made a phone call from a landline. We don't even have many people that have landlines anymore because everybody has a cell phone. We cooked in a stove or oven, not a microwave. Music was played on platters on a turntable, not through devices. And banking was done by personally going to the bank, making your deposit, write a check. Today, can all be done electronically. Now, I'm not even going to touch all of the changes in the medical field because there are so many. With all the changes there has been, however, it has made a dramatic boost in life expectancy. As we move to today, we have to wonder which one of you might find the next invention, new medicine or medical device or treatment that could change and improve people's lives. You have successfully completed your coursework to become college graduates. You may believe it to be one of the most challenging tasks that you have faced, and you should feel very proud of your accomplishments. However, the hard work doesn't stop with graduation. As you visualize all the changes that have occurred in the past 40 years, imagine what will occur in the future. So it's very easy to see that learning doesn't cease because the world is ever evolving. Many of you will join professions that will require you to maintain and improve throughout your entire careers. Those professions will require you to have a professional attitude and work ethic. You will need to conduct yourself in accordance with the ethical standards of whatever profession you have chosen. Strive to maintain a professional attitude and work ethic by doing your best in all that you do, showing respect for your clients, your customers, your coworkers, and your supervisors. Become involved in professional, civic, and community activities. But remember to always exhibit high ethical standards, both in action and in appearance, at all times, in both your professional and your personal life. We are viewed and judged for all of our actions, not just those in our professional life. Remember that ethical behavior is not something you're supposed to turn on and off at your choice. It should be part of every decision you make and every action you take. Always do the right thing. This will surprise some people, and it will astonish others. Establish integrity as your top priority. Make it the cornerstone of all of your actions and decisions. Never compromise your integrity by rationalizing a situation. Decide where your boundaries are, communicate those boundaries, and then stay with them. Never allow achieving results to become more important than the means to their achievement. For long, sustained results, how you win is just as important as winning. Graduation is itself an achievement worth celebration. No matter what you do, be it a high-paying job or a voluntary position that you love, you will be making a difference. Live in the present and be optimistic about its progress. Every moment contains where you have been and where you are going. Live in the moment while remembering the past. Contribute to the present, and it will contribute to what our whole lives will be in a common good. The lessons you have learned at East Central are relevant and important. Creativity is a reorganization of current knowledge and the resources one has gained in school to help make a difference in the world. There are problems to deal with, sacrifices to make, and I am certain some of you graduating today are going to be part of the solutions. I encourage each of you to become involved, and with participation and cooperation, you can be part of change. I think these words of wisdom from Bradford Whitford, who was an actor in the West Wing series, and his words are a little contrary to the role he played, but I thought they were very intriguing. He says, take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you've ever accomplished is the result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be the active hero of your own life. Action is the antidote to apathy, cynicism, and despair. You will inevitably make mistakes, but learn what you can and move on. At the end of your days, you will be judged by your gallop, not by your stumble. In closing, I hope you will remember these things. The importance of remembering one's roots, and that includes your studies here at East Central. The usefulness of mistakes and losses. The world as a source of inspiration and motivation. Education as a universal toolkit to create a better future. Finding personal principles to live up to, and never letting failures make you give up. Learn from them and move forward. Again, I want to congratulate all of you, your families, your friends, for the completion of a milestone in your life. And although it's been 40 years since I sat where you're sitting, I still remember the feeling I had that now my life could begin. And that's, I hope, the way you feel today, that your life is going to take a turn and you're going to have new beginnings. Again, congratulations and best of luck to each and every one of you. Thank you.
At each commencement, there are students graduating who have earned an outstanding grade point average for both total college work and work at East Central University. We recognize these students by indicating on their records that they have graduated with academic achievement, high academic achievement, or highest academic achievement. Some of these students are in attendance at this morning's commencement. Others will attend this afternoon. Bachelors with academic achievement have earned a GPA of 3.50 to 3.79. These students are noted in the program of commencement exercises. Students, will you please stand as a group and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. Bachelors with high academic achievement have earned a GPA of 3.80 to 3.99. These students are noted in the program of commencement exercises. Will you please stand as a group and be recognized? Bachelors with highest academic achievement have earned a perfect 4.0 GPA. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing so that we can recognize you as a group. Tabitha Ann Carr, Bo Madison Chesser, Crystal Renee Emerson, Margaret Ann Gilbert, Allison A. Gregory, Joshua K. Hartage, Samuel T. Harris, Darby Marianne Hurd, Carlin R. Hedges, Brianna Page Hood, Sydney Lynn Lewis, Madeline M. Mayer, Elsa Colette Mosley, Houston Faust Mount, Haley Perez, Blake Roush, Trey Garrett Rhodes, Dylan Dwight West, and Anna Catherine Wood. Thank you. You may be seated. The University Honors Program exists in order to provide exceptional and challenging academic opportunities for undergraduates at East Central University. Throughout this enriched study, honor students must complete additional requirements and maintain a successful grade point average. These students are noted in the program of commencement exercises. Honor students, will you please stand as a group and let us recognize you? Thank you. You may be seated. Will the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Fine Arts, the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Social Work, the Bachelor of Science and Education, and the Bachelor of General Studies please stand? All of you. President Pearson, these candidates have completed the requirements prescribed by the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education for the four named degrees, and representing the faculty, I hereby recommend to you that the degrees be conferred.
Bachelor's degree students, as president of East Central University, acting for and on behalf of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education and the Regional University System of Oklahoma, I confer upon you the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Education, or the Bachelor of Social Work degree, with all the privileges and obligations pertaining thereto.
Will the candidates on the north side please be seated? Candidates on the south side, proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Hayden Connor Blakemore. Keegan Matthew Buckaloo. Emily Grace Ross. Reagan Elizabeth Thomas. Tabitha Ann Carr Rhodes. Trey Rhodes. Margie Denise Beck. Bessie Mae So. Philip Robert Newcomer. Katie Lynn Kane. Kyle Andrew Hetzel. Sarah K. Sanford. Brian Tyner Watts. Tanner Dean Sheffield. Gaurav Bursing Tamrakar. Denis Subedi. Kabita Karki. Kishore Adhikari. Abhishek Nepal. Vijay Sharma. Jacob Grant Cowling. Shay Paul Edmonds. R.W. Clayton Royal. Samuel Owen Price. Haley Lynn Perez. Reese J.T. Bernhardt. Amanda Murray. Justine Venice Tilley. Mariah Rebecca Parker. Titana Dawn Lewis. Dravan Ramesh Burrows. Denario Charleston Archer. Brendish Alexandra Glinton. Cameron Andrew Large. Joshua Beck Horn. Derek Colton Anderson. Reagan C. Nickmeyer. Randy Beth Camp. Amber Michelle Ataya. Charlotte Renee Turner. Miriam Ruth Green. Mao Yu Wong. Kellyanne Taylor Rahman. Taj Shri Bosnet. Marketing bin Ami. Tyler Chase Craig. LaShonda Rochelle Vardaman. Lacey Wiley. Aaron Marcus Alvarez. Richard Robert Mora. Michaela Marie Lombardi. Kendrick Don Davis. Michaela Orr. Zachary Thomas Stanton. Matthew Kyle Meyer. Andrew William Bonar. Richard Zachary Radford. Joshua Vaughn Jordan. Leonard Finney. Allison Marie Green. Dakota Lee Morgan. Brittany Annette Allen Surratt. Callie Ray Modi. Caroline Elizabeth Lloyd. Samantha Ray Smith. Priscilla Sierra Lucille Texter. Stephen West. Chet Lee Kaywood. Taylor Shannon Turner. Alexandria Simone Campbell. Tiffany Nicole Adkins. Amanda Grace Black. Caleb Allen Jones. Allison Anna Marie Gregory. Taylor Austin Stewart. Marilyn Kathleen Cull. Aaliyah Shanae Blakely. Markeisha Black. Mackenzie Evelyn Hudson. Nikki Elaine Deering. Christopher O. Drumgo. Sandra K. Johnson. Alex Daniel Maxwell. Dominic Lee Simonson. Andrea N. Hargis. Amira Alejandra Jacobson. Courtney Lacole Hennessy. Abigail Danelle Atchley. Logan Bishop Lansdale. Brendan Lee Parrish. J.C. Elizabeth Louise Germany. Katie Lee Blackman. Ryan Andrew Rackley. Jonathan Mendez. Loudon Rice Johnson. Cody Edward Rakita. Sean Levi Bencoma. Daniel Dale Glover. Aaron Kyle Pybus. Clayton Anton McKenzie. Leanne Christina Gibson. Kania Starry. Wyatt Raymond Ryan. Bryce Colton Harris. Taylor Blaine Pybus. Dylan Ron Atkinson. Jacob Allen Frazier. Austin Gale Petrie. Shelby Michelle Faye Herring. Ashley Elizabeth Shadig. Jonathan Ray Lucas. Landon Zane Sloan. Jacob Matthew Grimm. Brandon Alexander Young. Jacob Mackay Santag Royal. Gerald Jermaine Pickett. Chisholm O'Neill Henry. Ethan Hunter Upright. Randy G. Growall. Will the candidates on the north side please rise? Proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Camnick Eugene Campbell. Roderick Dion Moore. Gavin Joshua Burl. Wyatt Reed Jones. Jackson Cade Lamb. Mongyan Pan. Jiajin Lin. Elsa Colette Mosley. Ida Marie Nix. Thomas Joel Tolbert. Kendra Linnell Truitt. Dylan Dwight West. Andrew Keith Daniel. Alexis Marie Rowe. Charles Evan Bray. Lexi Yvonne Sanchez. Montana Chaz Sanders. Bailey Dawn Pretty. Connor Nicholas Jack. Amanda K. Palmer. Nathan Dwayne Schmidt. Jacob Taylor Hillis. Alyssa Callie Taylor. Just Robin. M. Robin Clymer. Matthew Brooks Henry. Sierra Nicole Soden. Gunnar Dale Parent. Morgan Nicole Spradlin. Bradley D. Woolery. Emily Dawn Niblett. Jasa Nicole Northcutt. Audra Ruth Ben. Colton Clay Young. Karina Marie Tarpey. Carlin Renee Hedges. Kendall Blythe Sanford. Blake Austin Rao. Joshua Blake Smalling. Tamami Iida. Rhiannon Lynn Bean. Kaylee Christine Preston. Troy Matthew Meadows. Amber N. Payne. Allison Georgianne Chapman. Albany Joy Beck. Tierney Janelle Roberts. Juan Luis Pena. Vicente Rodriguez. Jayana Vasham. Savannah Jane Steelman. Tyler Lane Campbell. Jessica Elaine Dinwiddie. Colton Daniel Hall. Ian Monroe Glasgow. Bo Madison Chesser. Jacob Robert Walker. Chase Wayne Tiller. Caleb Wayne Capps. Samuel Travis Harris. Conrad Stephen Carbaugh Duarte. Kier Dion Monroe Moore. Moore. Don't try to add extra syllables. Okay. Jeremiah Leo Fleming. Brett Malik Cannon. Tyler Arnett Armstrong. Brent Lee Hill. Mason Yule Dillard. Skylar Tate Riddle. Kate Ryan Walgren Springer. Simekhale Mahitini. Cedric Dalton Preston Sweet. Lauren Elaine Stafford. Saurav Prasing. Arlen Garrett Stacy. Cheyenne Oscar Dean Gray. Samantha Golden. Edward Thomas Sully II. Kyle Anthony Kriege. Caleb Angus Hardage. Joshua Cade Hardage. Roland Abantori. Jingxi Lao. Sherry Gail Davis. Heather Nicole Collier. Stephen R. Dunn. Ashley D. Rinner. Rachel Ann Hayes. Darby Marianne Hurd. Tia Wren Russell. Tanya Lynn Haley Crisp. Eleni Allison. Johnny O'Neill Hillen II. Catherine Amber Santmeyer. Miranda Jean Hilliard. Hannah Elizabeth Barnes. Emily Jo Callan. Lauren Olivia Tucker. Joshua Morgan. Tierra Renee Good. Kinsey Gwynn Valdez. Shauna L. Taylor. Lindsay Rochelle Pittman. Holly Marie Barnhart. Sarah Danielle Bennett. Rochelle Lillian Cantu. Brianna Nicole Foster. Cassie Janelle Elkin Shores. Rebecca Leanne Acker. Damara Lamaya Suri. Adriana Nicole Byington. Sydney Lynn Grundy Lewis. Anna Catherine Wood. Shania Gail Humphrey. Caitlin Danielle Mahler. Connor Ashton Anderson. Patrick Scott Harjo. Backing up over there. Cassidy Burns. Haley Rochelle Hyatt. David R. Dickinson. Justin P. Van Horn.
Students, you were presented earlier with an alumni lapel pin representing your new status as an alumnus of this university. Welcome to your new role. I now ask that you please move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap This indicates your status as a graduate of East Central University. This degree is your ticket to a life of learning. Use it well, use it often. Dr. Walker?
will you please stand and join me as we sing our university's alma mater? You will find the words to the alma mater at the bottom of the next to the last page of the program. Hail, oh, hail our alma mater, loyal, brave, and strong. To thee with voices ever ringing comes our victory song. Love and honor, strength and courage, these we pledge anew. Hail, oh, hail our alma mater, hail, oh, ECU. You are dismissed.